I hate to tell you guys, but there is a possibility that certain legislation can be passed. And if that legislation is passed, the interactions between men and women are going to be unbearable. In other words, it could end relationships as we know it altogether. I don't know if you guys have been paying attention recently, the last couple months. There's been a whole bunch of allegations. Some true, some not true. But they are going to use these allegations to push a certain legislation that's going to hurt the average man, especially the men that are successful. So before we get too far into the video, I will remind you guys to like, comment, subscribe, share the video if you like the video. I'll give you guys a quick second to do that. Let's take a swig of water. If you guys want to support the show, all the ways you can support are in the description below. So, I know you guys have been seeing the recent developments with Diddy Combs. And my position on it is, I believe he did a lot of those things. I don't believe every allegation is true. Some of those allegations seem pretty wild and lack a foundation. But I do believe he did a lot of things. R. Kelly, I do believe he did a lot of things. There was a recent case with Post Malone where he had to settle with an ex he dated with back in 2015 all the way to 2018, and she's just now asking for palimony. And palimony is basically when a woman lives with you a period of time, kind of like a common law marriage. So if she has to leave or anything like that, you have to pay her palimony. And so she recently settled a case on that. And that case got super wild because the lawyers got word on the street that they were trying to cut out the middleman, which was them. And so the lawyer sued Post Malone, and he had to not only pay his girlfriend, but he had to pay the law firm. Everybody's on the inside trying to get men in today's Western culture. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. Everybody's out to get the man in the relationship, as if women are angels. Now, the reason why all these allegations are coming out is specifically because of New York, a Survivors Act re-erected itself. And so, women are using this as a catalyst to, get back at certain instances where they were abused. And some of the victims have the right to do so, and some of these victims are abusing the law because they're struggling and want to get easy resources out of men. It's very hard to tell nowadays which accusations are actually real and which ones are fake. Very hard these days. You had Josh Giddey recently. It's just all over the place, man. And so if they pass something, because there's a feminist somewhere looking at this like, well, why is it just in New York? What if we did a nationwide Survivors Act and we eliminated the statute of limitations, giving free reign to women all over the place that have been abused to come out? Well, if that passes, guys, this is what's going to happen. You're going to have accusations launched all over the place. in the workplace, parties, celebrities, athletes. There are going to be allegations coming from left field. No man will be safe. It'll be not only the top 10% of people where it's just, the millionaires, the billionaires, but it's going to come down into middle management where those guys are making six figures, the blue collar guys that have their own business. It's going to come down to that level as well. We're going to get to a point where every man has some kind of harassment or allegation. And like I said, some of these will be justified, but we all know power, which leads me to my next point, absolute power corrupts absolutely. It's easy. See, women, guys, you want to see a woman turn into something else. You want to see a woman angry. You want to see a woman turn vicious. Put some resources in front of them, some real resources. And it'll be like Joker said. These civilized people, they'll eat each other. All the wars, all the different things stem from resources. And women are hardwired. They cannot help it to fight for resources. So they're going to come out of left field. And the economy is struggling right now in the West. So if women aren't getting into relationships and men aren't marrying them, they're going to find a way to get the money somehow. And this might be an avenue some of them take. They might extort you just to get an extra $100,000 or some extra money. And it got to be that high because the average guy don't have that much money. But they're going to find a way. I mean, if this passes, the celebrities, almost every celebrity is going to get hit because all the celebrities run in the same circles. They party. They do some of the same stuff. And women, for the most part, love celebrities because they have the resources, the popularity, the social status, the looks, the height, whatever they want is in the celebrity. So they're going to go for it. So here's the next thing that's going to happen. Men are going to actually be scared of women. And I hate to say that because I believe women can be predators and they are capable of being predators, most certainly. But it's going to get to a point where you don't feel comfortable being around a woman because she could launch some allegation or harassment or whatnot just from you being in the room, just from you saying certain stuff, just for you guys interacting at a party, just for you guys having a few sessions of casual sex. That's what it's going to turn into. And it's going to give passport bros a new popularity, a new wave. Hell, they probably won't even call it passport bros. It'll probably turn into something else. Passport Bros 2.0. Shoot, it probably at that point, it'll be permanent Passport Bros. Dudes will probably be like, man, F this stuff. So it's going to make relationships even harder. It's going to make the good women that actually want to get into relationships and marriage, it's going to cause some unintended consequences because every time something happens, guys, every action has a reaction. Always. No matter if you like legislation, no matter if you like the game plan, there's always a hidden cost. There's always something that's going to go wrong that you didn't see coming. And that's what's going to happen. And so if they pass a nationwide Survivors Act, that could be the camel, that could be the straw that breaks the camel's back. That could put the nail in the coffin for relationships ending. because guys are already getting to the point where it's like, you know what, I don't even want to get married or have kids, none of that. And that's just gonna warp speed that type of behavior. Because I don't know if you guys have been paying attention, birth rates are already down. And ironically, they're down in Russia, North Korea, all over the place. I think Japan too. And in the US. Marriage rates are down. Nobody's getting married. So if this legislation passed, it's just gonna make those statistics that much worse. And in conclusion, it's gonna end relationships as we know it. So this is just a prediction. I could be wrong. They might not push it this far. Lord knows I don't want this to happen, because I do believe men and women are intended to be together, the yin and yang. But if the risk is too high, I can't sell to you guys to get into to do stuff that doesn't fit your interests. I just won't do that. So I want you guys to comment your thoughts below. On the way out, like, comment, subscribe, share the video, like the video. I'll see you guys on the next one, man. Peace.